I just got home from church, and I've been thinking about some things this morning. Yesterday, there was a wedding of a young couple whose parents live in a cottage right across the street from me. And I've been thinking about how in the Bible it says when two people are married, they become one flesh. And it seems to me that that implies a great deal more than the physical. There are lots of dimensions to that unity. There's social, emotional, spiritual, intellectual implications to that oneness. And it made me think about a poem that I wrote. I wrote this back in January, which was 4 months before I lost my husband. And it's as though this was preparing me in a way for that loss. Rolling over, our faces nearly touch. I feel the motion of his breath. He exhales as I inhale. We breathe common air. Our conversation flows. His words stimulate my thoughts. My replies impact his ideas. We come to a joint decision. We sit in a chilly room. I push up against him. He puts his arm around me. We share the warmth between us. He can't read the fine print. I stumble on the stairs. We make up for the other's weakness, taking the painful edge from aging. We breathe together. We think together. We share warmth. We bear one another's burdens. When one of us must leave, will the other stumble in the cold? Will the one left behind be able to think? Will it even be possible to breathe? As you think about those things, you realize that when one member of a marriage leaves, there's all kinds of dimensions to the loss. It's not just the loss of the person's physical presence, of the physical warmth. It's the ability to discuss and make decisions together. It's just the breathing of common air in every dimension of your life. And I feel as though writing that in a way prepared me, although when I wrote it, I had no idea whether he would lose me first or I would lose him. What I do know is that God is sovereign in the affairs of men, both on an individual level and on a larger grand scale, and that the events of our lives somehow fit in with his plan, even when we don't understand it or can't see how that could be possible. I'm grateful that God is in control, and I'm grateful that his presence now helps me to breathe, helps me to make decisions, helps me to go forward in life. I'm thankful for a God who loves me.